this inflation, which by the way was brought to us by Kamala Harris,
Yes, it was.
has really slowed down people from being able to excel.
By Kamala?
Yeah.
The vice president.
Charlemagne.
It's still the president.
Charlemagne, listen, man. When Joe Biden wanted to do his American Rescue Plan, Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate.
Exactly.
She broke the tie that started this inflation that has hurt so many people in our country. Everybody listening to your show, it's not true?
First of all, it's
you sure you want to go there?
Tie-breaking vote.
You sure you want to go there?
Go outside.
What you pulling out?
You go outside.
You sure you want to go there?
district,
Okay, let's go there.
You had it
You
pretty
got
bad.
notes. You got notes, Angela Rye.
That's fine. I have notes
I'm
too.
gonna give it to Charlemagne.
Note I have today
I'm gonna give it to Charlemagne.
is that on
I don't
every
even want to
question
hold it.
I've asked,
Because hold on now.
for every infrastructure project in your community,
You can go to
should
third
go
page,
out
just the
and
highlighted
thank
portion.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the Congress that voted for the American Rescue Plan.
Angela,
That's what should be happening.
Larry Summers wrote an op-ed back in 2021. Larry Summers was the Treasury Secretary for Bill Clinton. He was an economic advisor to Barack Obama. He said that the American Rescue Plan that Joe Biden wanted, that Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate, would create a massive inflation that we have not seen in a generation.
And
Well,
what
guess what?
happened?
Larry Summers was correct. You know who also was correct, Angela? I was. Because I was in the budget committee when they brought the bill. And I said in that committee, it's going to cause massive inflation. That's what happened. So the problem we have in our economy today is that prices have gone up massively. Wages adjusted for inflation is down. People's pocketbooks are hurting. But we have a presidential election in 40 days. So, and I'm gonna ask Envy this question. Envy, you're in the housing business as well. I know because I watch.
Figure out how
I listen to the
Envy's
show.
interviewed.
No, I'm just asking him a question. Chill, Angela.
He's on the panel.
And I listen to the show. I know you do a lot of business in housing. Would you hire somebody that broke up stuff in one of your houses to fix the other houses?
No.
Exactly. She broke the economy.
I'm
That's
not
not-
going to
that's
do
not
this
me.
this morning, Byron.
Why
So
are you not
now
gonna
you
do
told me
this,
to
Angela?
chill.
Because I'm bringing facts and hold on now. So now I'm bringing facts and you don't want to do it no more? Come on now, Angela. That's not right.
Sounds right.
I'm bringing
So-
facts
so
right
back-
now.
so back-
Officers who are in states or in localities where they're not getting the moral support or whatever they need to continue to do their job day in, day out. And so they're leaving. Well, who does that hurt? That hurts. Who does that really hurt though, Charlemagne?
Yeah,
Because
but
if you don't have officers if you don't have officers on the streets or officers, in urban areas, who's really left in that lurch?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what does qualified immunity have to do with having less police officers?
Because
Why would
because the economic incentive of qualified immunity means that your personal assets aren't gone after if something goes wrong. So you're in business. Do you get involved in a project or a deal that leaves you massively exposed financially? You may, depending on your passion for that project, but then you also sit back and think, now wait a minute, if something goes wrong, I'm gonna be held massively liable. Maybe I need to do
When we're
something
saying something goes wrong, we're talking about people getting violently hurt or killed.
Yeah, clearly.
And I need
But the technical
to put
argument is
it
tight.
over.
But it's clear when somebody
He's covering his
violates
tracks.
a constitutional right.
And when you violate a constitutional right, qualified immunity doesn't apply to you. And that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
how
It does not,
qualified
Angela.
immunity is supposed
It does
to work.
not. If
I thought
you-
that was the definition. I thought that was the definition.
No, it does
I thought
not.
that was the definition of
No, it does
qualified
not.
immunity.
If you carry yourself outside of the confines of your training and the protocols of that department, qualified immunity doesn't apply to you. It does
That's not true.
That is very
That
true.
is true.
That is very
That
true.
is patently
That is
false.
no, it's
That's how
patently
it
true,
works.
and we need to make sure we
It's
have that
supposed to work,
accurate.
how
We
it's
cannot
written.
make that statement because you have a lot of officers out here who do their job with honor and dignity and respect for the people that they serve. They do.
Okay, listen, qualified immunity is a legal doctrine that protects government officials from civil lawsuits when they perform their jobs unless they clearly violate
He just
constitutional
prepared
rights.
his
That's
own
what I'm saying.
casket.
And what is a violation of that right is when they're outside the norms of their training and the protocols of that department or that agency.
I'm sorry, bitch.
And the game keep calling me. Can't escape the voices cause they all in me, all with me. Go.
That's that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Welcome back to the channel. G-Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell if you like the content. And with that said, let's take this walk. And look, the themes and color dynamics of this entire interview are, if nothing else, ubiquitous. You got red pill, blue pill, black on black, white lies, yellow bellies, off-white woman with possibly pink with definitely gray area knowledge that just manifests itself into white noise, Crayola. I will say this though, as a black man who like black people in general, but specifically black men who have been pressured into voting Democrat through fear-mongering and without tangible result, it's refreshing to see a black male Republican whose intelligence, articulation, knowledge of the issues, and most of all, practicality shine through and jump off the page for me, because there are bootlicks on both sides. Eric Adams, Tim Scott, same nigga. But the most satisfying part of the interview, honestly, was watching Angela Rye squirm. Because let's be honest, aside from the unprofessionalism people like her have shown people who don't support Kamala, like Jill Stein.
So
I was pairing the talking points of a white supremacy.
See, that was my disappointment.
May I finish,
earlier.
please?
Like
May I get to my point? May I please
We're
get
actually
to
going to let
my
Dr. Stein and
point?
Angela Rye close it up.
Let me finish, please. Thank you.
The fact that this black man was not only able to sustain and efficiently and effectively rebut her attack with facts, my man threw shade. And if Angela could have turned into lava and melted at that very point, she would have. Because for a community of women, we'll say like Angela Rye, the argument is won no matter how illogical the point. That's as long as the point is said in an unbothered yet articulate way, you know, of course, with the shade coming behind it. So him hitting that reverse Uno made her go wild. See what I did there? Because ultimately, Angela Rye is representative of the Kamala voter that refuses to be blinded by fact, rejects being bounded by their lying eyes. Angela Rye is representative of the only group of women that believe they should be the leaders and decision makers of a community in a world ran by other men. Ironically, this is because they find success to be how far they get in a system ran by other men. You know, 9 to 5s, college degrees, etc. And you know what? If that brother ends up running for president at some point, he's got my vote. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.